is that?
It's a camera.
A YouTube kind of camera? I mean, what do you call it? A GoPro?
Yeah.
A GoPro?
Well, it's not a GoPro. It's made by the same people make them drones.
Well, we should probably put the destination in the navigation up there.
Yeah, I know that it's right. Are we going southeast? I don't think so.
I don't think we're going north.
I think we've been going southeast since we left the driveway.
I'm probably going to take it off there. I need to get me a little heat gun or something so I can warm that thing up and make sure it comes off.
I don't know if that thing worked, but it don't seem to be correct. I think that's kind of pretty cool.
Nostalgia. One of the headlights is out. So I ordered headlights off Amazon, and I ordered low beams. Well, they came there high beams. So we had to go to O'Reilly's and buy, and you can't replace one, you got to replace both of them because they look different. You know, the color of them are basically the yellow.
And the brand, whoever makes them.
So I went to O'Reilly's and they had two of them there, so we ended up replacing all four headlights.
Oh yeah.
Man, that was a damn job. I mean,
I would have thought they'd been pretty easy. They usually just had a clip over them with a couple of screws.
Was because of what do you call it, the housing?
That spring. It had.
Oh yeah, where it tilts it one way, and you can adjust them things too.
Yeah, they have adjustment, but what holds the headlight in there is a little chrome oval thing that goes over the top of it.
Yeah.
It's got two screws, kind of like 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then down here at say 7 o'clock, there's a big heavy spring back there. And that spring holds the bottom of that thing, and it's just so awkward to get to all that stuff, and then you can't see back in there because it's back in. So Brent's trying to hold flashlight. I'm hollering at him because he can't hold flashlight right.
Well, he kept putting his head in the way.
That's what Dennis said. Well, I need it right here. I said, well, where's right here? I'm over yonder, whatever, looking at it.
There's you can pull in front of a garage door and be a certain distance from the garage door and set them beams where so when you're not blinding people, and then as you're driving, the lights are right where you want them to be. Not some cars you get in, like some she's had, the lights, you go over a hill and then the lights disappear. They're shining down at the ground. I had to adjust those LED lights when I got them.
These lights don't look like they're too bright. I mean, they were during the day when we looked at them. It's kind of like a.
And then you can also
older looking.
make sure they're both the same elevation. You kind of look at an imaginary line on your door, garage door, and both the beams are striking at the same elevation.
So this is the only car that has rear speakers.
That's what makes it 101. That's what makes this car 101.
What do you mean 101?
It has rear speakers.
Out of 187,000 cars, man, it's the only one that had back speakers.
Out of all those things, breaking it down, that's the.
There's only 101?
No, one of one. One of one. And the one of one, what makes it one of one is that back speaker.
So it's the only one.
Yes.
Out of all the mates, they had a back speaker.
Yeah,
My goodness.
187,000.
Well, so my idea of that thing is to ride around with y'all and let y'all tell stories and ask stuff.
Oh, this total one.
I know. See, that's the thing. You forgot all about that camera was here. Now it's captured.
Yes, yeah.
And I want to go get Uncle Ricky one day and ride around with him a little bit before. Oh, we got pulled over. I got pulled over.
In this?
No, in my Prius was coming back. I went. Brent kind of got me after I dropped the motorhome off. It was in between. It was on the other side of Huntsville, coming back east, and on that 4-lane, and the GPS said police ahead or whatever. We wasn't going past anyways. We saw him. He's in the middle of the intersection, or middle of the highway. I got past him. He flipped his headlights on. And here he comes. And I said, "He's coming to get us." So he pulled us over. And he walked up on Brent's side there. He started telling a story about some 14-year-old girl just had a baby or something. All this, and I was like,
Yeah, what?
Yeah, and I was like,
What's that got to do with us?
yeah. And then so I gave him my stuff, and he said, "The reason I stopped you is," he said, "you don't got no tag light." He said, "I couldn't tell if you had a tag or not." I was like, "Oh, okay." He said, "I don't know. I don't know if you're required to have it in Georgia or not, but here you got to have a tag light." I said, "All right." So he went back to his car and just checked my license and all that. Came back up there and said, "All right, get that tag light fixed, turn us loose." They were hunting is what they were looking for, drunks or drugs.
Yeah, that's that tag light.
Yeah, just
Give you reasons.
Did you look at it and see if it had a tag light?
Yeah, I replaced both of them.
Oh, was that?
Yeah, both of them were out.
So you were in Alabama?
Yeah, we're in Alabama.
I got pulled over by a car similar to this in Alabama, Talladega. Me and Larry did.
Yeah.
Got reckless driving and a speeding ticket at the same time. Passed on the double yellow line trying to keep up with Red, Roger Watkins, and everybody else was taking a different back road home. And the whole crew was. I was in last in line, and so when everybody passed, you kind of had to try to keep up. And it was a decent place to pass, but it was a double yellow line. And I was speeding. I passed the city of chief of police in town with like the mayor or somebody in the back seat that's going out to eat. He's in his deuce in the water. So he gets the blue light out from one thing and sticks up there, and I said, Larry, there's deuce and a quarter trying to pull us over the blue light. What should I do? He said, I don't know, I guess you might not stop. They took us back to City Hall and made us wait until they went and eat dinner and come back. And I about got thrown in jail before he got back because I was smarted off. He told the judge too. The judge was going to cut it down to one ticket, not both of them. He told the judge no. I was getting both of them, and that's what I got. Back there at that Junior Chapman house right back there. You ever notice that truck? Looks like a Ford truck, a white one, long wheelbase, got a Mercury tailgate on it. It's got a Mercury tailgate on it. Ricky can tell you about that Cougar. He had a black Cougar, and it was a kind of a fancier kind of car, but it had a pretty good motor in it too. I just don't remember what it was.
I remember he had a black Trans Am, smoking Bandit Trans Am.
I thought it was brown. Was it brown or black?
It could have been.
I remember when he spun a Baron in it, and we went out to eat, and Warner Robbins was working in Montezuma, and we went to Warner Robbins. It's a nice little steakhouse down there. We always eat it, and there's an arcade thing, and they'll go down and play a certain kind of pinball machine everybody just loved to play. We all played. And we left and went down the interstate. And for some reason, he thought he could. It had I think that's a 455 cubic inch motor in it. For some reason or other, he thought he'd just hold it wide open and see what the highest mile per hour he could get out of it. And I don't know. It's probably around 140 or something like that.